of the martial law, and this trial will be held cannot be rectified by normal laws of the country. Therefore, martial law regulation has to be very severe. Because my time is very short, I want to rectify many things which can only be done with severe laws. And these laws will be applicable only to those people who deserve to be punished, not against innocent people. So I am sure it will be acclaimed. Raised a voice, everybody heaved a sigh of relief that some protector has come to save the nation. And what I did, how I captured power, it is a military tactics. Right. And it's not specific, the series of events. Series of events that the party, ruling party in power, they are fighting among each other. And they could not decide what course of action to take. And the leadership, I should say, I am sorry to say, that probably from leadership, no proper direction was coming from the leader of the country. And there was confusion in the minds of the people.
Will be brought against former President Sabah?
Any
charges be brought against?
No. He could not control his party, and he could not give a proper leadership. Otherwise, this country had parliamentary form of government. Later on, it changed into presidential form of government. Again, we went to parliamentary system of government. Again, it turned into presidential form of government. And every time, it was a little different than the other. This time, people of the country decide what form of government they want. If necessary, that my tenure finishing, you mean to say when I retire or when I go out of the army?
No, why you...
Absolutely cool.
There were 18 attempts during President years.
I do. Therefore, that if the army had some role to play or some say in the national affairs, then the possibilities will be much less. You can never be sure of anything. But I can tell you that the army is a disciplined organization today. They understand the responsibility, and we worked very hard to turn into a professional army. And as the chief of staff, I can say with pride that my army will behave in future. I told you earlier that I have no intention to become a politician in uniform. When I'm out of uniform, I will decide the course of my future action. And maybe if the people like me to come in politics and guide the destiny of the nation, or in any other way I can help the nation, I will surely like to come, but not in uniform. I would not like to join in politics in uniform. It's time or the objectives given to the nation, if I can fulfill some of them, why not after 2 years?
You said that you're presenting the
country, and I'm sure they have that information, and they will have their attitude. They will take their attitude accordingly. That's what I said. If need be, we might send envoys to clear our position, explain the situation. I have no knowledge about it. I thought it's going to take place sometime middle of April.
General,
difficult for me to tell you now, because my first number one point is fighting against corruption. Anybody against whom we find anything about corruption will not be spared. He may be anybody. So the figure might rise. Not very sure as yet.
will those figures also include senior?
Nobody can be spared. Anybody found to be corrupt, anybody found to be involved in any corruption, he may be an army person, he may be anybody.